Mexico City. She went to do her consular process interview, and she was barred 10 years. The problem came whenever the lawyer that she had hired at the moment did not do a good job, and he sent her without getting all the proper information on her background, causing her to be barred 10 years. So guys, we're going to start with you. I already mentioned Justin. Justin, how old are you?
I'm 17.
17? What
Yeah.
grade are you in school?
10th.
10th?
Yeah.
Are you excited?
Yeah.
About school? Daisy, what grade are you in?
I'm in 8th grade.
8th grade. And how old are you?
I'm 15.
15. Guys, what kind of hobbies do you like to do? And
well, actually, for me, my hobbies are just to listen music, and sometimes it would be just to clean my house whenever I'm alone. Yeah.
Whenever you're alone.
Yeah.
You like chores. What about yourself, Justin?
Me, sometimes I'll be playing games, but like most of the time I just be working.
You work with your dad?
Yeah.
What kind of work do you guys do?
Like landscaping, like community services stuff, yeah, stuff like that.
Yes. Tell me a little bit about your mom. What kind of a person is she?
Like she was nice. Like she would take care of us. Like always would have like spending time with us. Like most of the time. Like always try to make time for us. Like if we need help with work, if we need any help, like she would provide for us. Like she would try to make her best, to help us like in any type of way. Like even if like cleaning, working, even like when my mom works with my dad, she like always would work with him, and we'll always try to make her best, giving us time as well, because also because she also since me and my sister work, well go to school, she would always work with my dad, and then she would do stuff around the house as well. But pretty, and also if she's really really busy, she would no matter what, she would always give us time, give us time and attention to us, or she would ask us what did we do, if we need any help with anything, and we pretty much need that help. Not nowadays, we don't.
Daisy, what was one of the things that you like most about your mom?
One of the things that I really like, what I really like about my mom is that whenever I have something going on in school, she would be the only first person that I would talk about what happened in school or everything, because she's the only one I can trust to talk about the things that I do, because for me, she's like the most confident person that she's been keeping an eye on me and then stuff like that. And she's really like a safe zone to keep my space and everything. And yeah, basically she's like a motivation person that sometimes whenever I'm down, she would give me all of these strong advices that I've never heard from any of anybody except for her. She would be the most unique person with a sweet smile, and really, how a mom would work hard for her children to make sure they're okay, and she's just like my best friend I have ever lived this entire time.
How your mom has been in Mexico for 2 years and 2 months. How old were you guys when she left?
I would have been 15.
I was 13 at the time. By the time she left.
13. Whenever your mom calls you and tells you that she's not coming back, that she was barred for 10 years, what was your first thought?
My first thought was basically I don't really trust the where she lives, because I heard a lot of rumors about things have been going on around my mom's area, and it just worries me that she has to be living over there alone with nobody to give her a hug or anything. And that just worries me because it's like a dangerous place where I can tell that something's gonna happen to her.
You're scared for her safety.
Yeah. And also as her mental health, because like the doctors over there, they don't really have like the specific special needs that a doctor provides her, because she really needs um like a lot of checkups for her health, of how she's doing or anything like that. But over there it's just something different, that they don't really um they're not really much aware of things like that over here.
Can you guys tell us a little bit about your mom's health? I know she's had a little bit of health issues in the past. Can you guys tell us a little bit about that?
Well, we don't know like the full details, but like we know that she had like cancer, like, or like throat, like through her throat and stuff, and so she's taking like medications about it. That
Yes.
that yeah.
Okay.
And
Yes. She needs constant
Yeah.
follow up with doctors. That's not being. She can't get that help.
Yeah.
Okay. What is What's life now that your mom is not with you guys?
like pretty much keeping us in check. That's what I would say first, like keeping us in check. Always like like pretty much like how do you say, like pretty much keeping us in check, and mostly like keeping us going forward, like doing our like work and stuff. That's what I would say. Like literally every day she would always like like, oh, like she would always like be happy to go like anywhere. She's like, oh, you want to go to this place? Yes, we would go. And pretty much like how do you say, we don't have that because we're pretty much like, let's just say that we're pretty much isolated. We don't like have nothing to do. It's like nothing, like not to keep us going forward per se, since like she's over there and we're over here. We just pretty much ourselves, we're like in a way miserable, like nothing is like interesting without like her being here, or just keeping it's pretty much keeping us in check, and just keeping us stay intact together.
Daisy, what do you feel like life has changed a lot, or how has it changed since your mom left and she's not with you?
For me, it has been changing a lot, because for me, I have like a huge, for me, I just overthink things a lot, because now that she's not here from the past 2 years, it's been much more stressful for me, that I have to keep up with the things that she's been doing over here, and also be aware of my school and everything. I have to sometimes do like a lot of cooking and stuff like that, but it's also a stressful thing.
So you've had to step into your mom's role a little bit.
Yeah. And yeah, I have to take care of a lot of things, because it's like a duty for me to do the things that she's been missing out on the past 2 years. And for as myself, I've been going through a lot of depression and anxiety um all this time, thinking of how things I've been having a lot of negative thoughts to myself, but I never get the chance to tell her the things that I've been feeling whenever I'm in a call with her. And I just hate the fact that every time that I have to go to school, I have to pretend that I'm actually smiling, but deep down inside me, I am not happy at all, due to the fact that she's not here with me. And that is something that I don't want to experience anymore, because if she was back, then everything would have been back to normal. But the other thing that did brought me down is that there was a talk between me and her that we were gonna do stuff for my 15th birthday, but unfortunately it had to turn down because she wasn't here. She was like the most important person that I really wanted to have my 15 with her, but since she's not here, I couldn't do it at all. That's the one thing that really brought me down, because ever since when I was little, I was counting the years and like my age, for me to count how many years it takes for me to turn 15, but my wishes just came down. It's not like how I planned it to be.
When was the last time you guys saw your mom? I know you guys sometimes go to Mexico to see her.
Yeah.
In December.
Yeah, December.
But it's not the same thing going to see your mom for a few days and living with her every day.
It's not the same because sometimes when it's the last day for us to go, it's just
pretty much like a goodbye again. Just call you again. It's not the same as being with her like forever instead of like just a phone call, because it's two different things. Like you can't hug her, you can't like make a proper conversation without any.
basically just not like being with her.
Yeah, like we're not with her.
What does your mom say on those days that you guys say goodbye to her for a couple of months?
She sometimes will say that she wants to come with us, but that also breaks my heart because it's not like um I wish that she would come with us, but it's hard for me to see her when I have to leave for the bus and just see her all alone again. And it's just like it's just like a new routine that I've never wanted to have. It's just like a little surprise that it's not the same.
So basically, you guys leave her, she's heartbroken, and you're heartbroken, and you guys have to come home and leave her there again.
Yeah.
What is one thing that if you guys could have changed from this, I'm pretty sure would have been not sending your mom to Mexico. You guys didn't know the process. The lawyer that was helping your mom's case obviously made a mistake causing her. He promised her that he was going to give her her residency, and your mom went through with the procedure. What is one thing that you could tell the lawyer?
Why wouldn't he double check like the papers to make things like make things right, like make sure there was no mistakes, or no like is there any other different kinds of papers, or just pretty much double checking the papers if there's like anything went wrong, just like everything was correct, but
or like what is something else that we need to do for her to get more details for her to come back, or anything, just like a little speech out or something.
Yes, I understand. We're working on your mom's case. What is one thing that you could say to the representatives, the Congress or the senators, in order to change laws so that this doesn't happen to other people and that it can help your mom come back?
I would probably say to the senators and the Congress, hopefully, basically I would want them to start to make families to come together, because I know we're not the only ones that are going through the same thing. Much more other people are going through are going through something worse than us. And I know it's difficult for people to not be with their loved ones because of the law that has been changing um, the past few years. And hopefully something will change for like the people would have their families reunited again and have their normal lives like they were before.
Yes, it's been 2 years, 2 long years of not having mom with you. She doesn't have any more family in Mexico. It's just her by herself, right?
Yeah.
And then you guys don't have any more family here. It's just you and your dad.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, pretty much.
Need that mom figure at the age of 17 and 15. It's where we need our moms at any age, but 15 and 17 are totally difficult years where we need that mom support. We need mom to be there, give us these advices that nobody else can give us those hugs, listen to the stories that we go through at school. Sometimes, I mean, we go through really hard times in school, even though school is supposed to be um fun, but it's not always fun and games. And I think it's very important that you guys get mom back. And like Daisy mentioned, you're not the only families that have been separated, but there definitely can be a lot of laws that can be changed. Some of these laws are really outdated, and your mom was doing the correct thing. She was doing exactly what she needed to do, was do the paperwork, go to Mexico, get interviewed, obtain her residency, and come back. Your mom is not a criminal. She's an outstanding mom, an outstanding person. And that's what we're trying to show here is she was doing the correct thing. And by her doing the correct thing, she got barred and now she's stuck in Mexico for 10 years.
Guys, okay. I have a question for each one of you, and Daisy can go first. Daisy, if you had your mom in front of you right now, what is that one thing that you would tell her right now?
That I know that she has been missing a lot of things over here, and I would help her to catch up on stuff that she's been missing out on. And I would do my very best to help her again over here. Like if this was like another beginning for us. Because you know, I've been having through a lot of arguments with my mom, and I understand that. But what I've learned about like the situation that I have been separated with her is not just because the arguments that have been going on because of myself and through my actions. It's just like amount of time, like a punishment that I need to face, and I'm ready to overcome it when she comes back. Just to tell her that this is my new self that I want to start to I want to show her the best I can, like giving her the best of me, just to get her over here, just to hug her and having that sweet smile again over here. That would make like the best moment, and have good memories and times with her.
Thank you, Justin. How about you, Justin?
Like, just giving her a hug and just, you know, tell her like the stuff that, you know, that I've been doing in school, pretty much, you know, like pretty much giving her a fresh start again. Like, you know, since like she's been over there for like a long time, and, you know, bringing her back, I would just want to, like, you know, like show her that, you know, there's some new stuff, you know, just try to spend as much time with her, like, you know, like what we used to do, pretty much spending time with her again, and helping her, like, you know, the stuff that pretty much like the same, like pretty much the stuff that she missed out, like with us.
Absolutely, I understand 100%. Thank you, guys.
Guys, we really appreciate your time. Anything else that you would like to add?
We really need like your guys' help to bring our mom back.
There was one statement that my mom said that it's really, what really brings her down is that whenever she says, whenever you guys are growing, it's really hard. It's really difficult to see that I'm missing out on the days and moments that I need to catch up with you guys, because when you guys grow older, you're gonna start going to your own separate ways and do your own things that you want to do in life, and then she's just missing out on spending time with us as her kids.
Yes, she is. It's been 2 years is a long time. From 13 to 15 and 15 to 17, that's a long time. No mother should ever be separated from her children for that long, especially when she was trying to do the right thing. We're gonna do our best that we can. We're gonna work with Dreamers Together, the organization, and we're gonna give it our 101% to help your mom out. And hopefully, we can't make promises because we just don't know what's gonna happen. But we're gonna try really hard to work with you guys and your mom to help her come back.
Perdón. Le estaba preguntando a Néstor, que es el esposo de Jessica, cómo sigue él con sus condiciones médicas, y nos estaba explicando pues que no está progresando, al contrario, ha tenido problemas que se le están agravando. Ha visitado a varios médicos, va a tener que hacer terapia física, está tomando varios medicamentos. Néstor, ¿cómo usted piensa que tener a Jessica aquí lo ayudaría moralmente?
Pues sí, me ayudaría bastante, porque pues ella pues prácticamente todo tiempo trabajamos juntos. Me ayuda ahorita, imagínense la situación con los niños. Ella se encarga de la escuela, del doctor de los niños, yo me encargaba del trabajo y ahora pues yo me hago responsable de todo, entonces es muy difícil para mí, pero yo tengo que seguir adelante con sacar mis hijos adelante, pero la verdad es muy difícil esta situación, ¿me entiendes?
Claro, claro. Y dígame una cosa, sabemos que Jessica también ha sufrido y ha tenido problemas médicos. ¿Qué es lo que más le preocupa del hecho que ella está en México sin la atención debida? Porque sabemos que el sistema médico en el país de nosotros no es el mismo, o sea, está roto.
Bueno, lo que a mí me preocupa, lo que pasa que ella la detectaron hace tiempo con cáncer de tiroides y aquí fue, em, le hicieron la cirugía y está tomando este medicamento de por vida. Entonces, allá en México, en la parte donde nosotros estamos, no hay especialistas en lo que ella necesita. Entonces, tiene que viajar horas y horas para poder este, eh, a recibir la atención, pero no es lo mismo. Los medicamentos son muy costosos. Pues eso es lo que me preocupa, que ahorita lo que va de 2 años no le han hecho un estudio así como se lo hacían aquí, ¿me entiende? Y eso es lo que a mí me preocupa, porque cuando fue operada, cuando la cirugía, el doctor me dijo que eso tenía que estar en revisión constantemente para que el cáncer no se le extendiera. Entonces, eso es lo que a mí me preocupa, que ahora que aquí le hacían chequeos cada 6 meses, cada año. Ahorita lleva 2 años sin hacerse nada porque pues ahí es muy difícil. Los estudios que le hacen allá, dice que la última vez que se lo trató de hacer, se lo dijeron que le mandaron a hacer unos análisis, el especialista mandó a hacer unos, allá donde los laboratorios no le hicieron lo que el especialista había mandado. Es una complicación muy difícil, ¿me entiendes? Es lo que me preocupa, que Dios no lo quiera, se vaya a hacer un estudio y le digan que el cáncer se ha extendido en sus cuerdas vocales, que eso es lo que ella tiene dañado, ¿me entiende? Que porque el cáncer se le dañó, se le regó en las cuerdas vocales y entonces ella tiene que estar en un tratamiento constantemente. Cuando el cáncer empieza a renacer, tiene que ser una dieta especial, bajo en sodio, no puede comer sal, no puede, tiene que ser una dieta muy estricta para que después aquí le hacían radiación, todo eso, ¿me entiende? Eso lo llevaba aquí al pie de la letra, pero pues con la situación ahora, pues es muy difícil, ¿me entiende?
Sí, claro, entendemos 100%. Definitivamente es el temor más grande de cualquier familia, saber que tenemos a un familiar enfermo y no tiene el cuidado necesario. Y pues en la parte suya también estar enfermo y poner su enfermedad al lado para poder cuidar de sus hijos que son adolescentes, porque pues eso también es otra parte fundamental, tener dos adolescentes y no tener el soporte de su mamá, de su esposa en su caso. Definitivamente um, una injusticia demasiado grande. Por
Pues
parte
sí, pues
de-
también está tomando medicamento muy controlado para aprendiz de la escuela, porque él lo tiene que ver el neurólogo, eh, eh, porque no, él toma medicamento, sino, por ejemplo, el medicamento que él toma todas las mañanas se tiene que levantar, o más que nada nos tenemos que levantar para que yo estar seguro de que él desayune algo, para que él se tome el medicamento, porque el medicamento se lo tiene que tomar antes de desayunar, para que él ponga atención en la escuela. Si el día que no se lo toma es como si él no fuera a la escuela. Eh, los efectos secundarios que tiene ese medicamento es de que no le da hambre todo el día, él no come todo, desde que te toma el medicamento en la escuela él no come nada, porque ese efecto del medicamento, hasta que llega, hasta que se le pasa el efecto del medicamento, hasta las 8 o 9 de la noche, entonces yo ya tengo que asegurar que él coma, porque yo sé que en el día no ha comido nada, ¿me entiendes? Entonces, yo tengo que asegurarme de que él se tome el medicamento y de que coma algo, ¿me entiende? Entonces es más preocupante para mí, ¿me entiende? Porque no sé si le vaya a hacer daño no comiendo y tomarse el medicamento. Pues eso es lo que a mí me preocupa de mis hijos y pues, por un lado eso y por otro lado pues mi esposa en México que pues la situación que ella está pues no es la mejor, ¿me entiendes?
Sí, Néstor, sentimos mucho de todo corazón lo que está pasando usted y su familia. Como mencionó Eli anteriormente, no podemos hacer promesas porque obviamente no está en nuestras manos, pero sí podemos decirle que por parte de nosotros y la organización de Dreamers Together estamos haciendo todo lo que podemos. O sea, a mí en el Congreso del congresista Jiménez me tienen que odiar porque los llamo y estoy un poquito ya a este punto pues incómoda de hablar porque me dan las largas, no me dan una contestación que yo quiero escuchar, ¿me entiendes? O sea, no creo que sea tan difícil decirme, estamos revisando el caso o danos un momento más, danos una semana más. Simplemente es como, no está la persona, llama más tarde. Entonces es como frustrante para mí en ese aspecto porque lo que yo quiero y lo que la organización de nosotros queremos es ayudarlos, es poder cerrar ese capítulo tan oscuro de su vida para que su esposa pueda regresar acá y pueda estar con ustedes, se pueda atender a sus hijos y usted también se pueda tratar, porque el hecho de que usted está siendo um, tan cuidadoso con su familia, usted se está descuidando a usted mismo también y eso es, eso no es bueno. Pero también entendemos por parte, todas las dos que estamos aquí somos madres o sabemos el instinto maternal, el instinto paternal, ¿verdad? Um, pero definitivamente, Néstor, le pedimos que no pierda la fe, le pedimos que siga al tanto de lo que tiene que hacer ahorita y nosotros vamos a seguir en la lucha de mover lo que tenemos que hacer a nuestro lado para que de una u otra forma, pues Jessica pueda regresar acá y pueda estar con su familia nuevamente.
Ok, muchas gracias, de verdad que se los agradezco mucho por lo que están haciendo por nosotros y pues de verdad de corazón se los agradezco. Y pues
Sabemos que lo
yo
agradece.
en estos días que está en vacaciones los niños, quiero ir a la oficina de el señor Carlos Jiménez para ver si, pedirle ayuda en este caso también, ¿me entiende? A ver si por ese lado, pues yo puedo hacer algo también y él nos puede ayudar en algo también, ¿me entiende?
Sí, claro.